Hi guys, welcome to my orchid pergola. Today is going to be a fun one. I went on a little adventure at RF and I want to show you what I got. Now I only have a little bit of footage because I wanted to have RF just to browse and look, and sometimes when you get too much into the filming of things, you don't experience the full effect. So not a lot of video, but a little bit of haul. Hi guys, welcome to my orchid pergola. I'm here in the Vanda section in the back row, and today I have a fun one for you. We are going to take a look and see what's blooming, but I also want to talk to you about a couple things that I got when I went to RF. So watch this. What'd you find, Chi? Ooh.
I found this one.
I like it.
Well, the thing is,
look at all the pink.
Are like blue. And the most one that I like is this one.
Oh.
Not any of these or any of these. Only this one.
Not the pink? Hi guys, coming to you from the inside of my greenhouse. Like I said, I'm taking it little by little. I'm not filling it up right away. I want to see what works well with the light and all that. But today I have a fun one for you because I did take a trip over to Homestead, over to RF, because out of the blue my husband said, where do you want to go today? What do you want to do? We'll do whatever you want to do. So what else am I gonna say? I want to go down to the orchid nurseries and see what they have and just take a look. Well, I didn't know where I was gonna go. I decided on RF because I needed, you know what I'm gonna tell you, I needed pots. So, and then of course some other things kind of just jumped out at me, so I had to go there. But before I show you what I got at RF, I want to show you what I got at Sunset Nursery, because oh no, she just came out of her pot. She just came out of her pot. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna leave her in here. So I got this beautiful dendrobium. She's in spike, in spike over here. And then another spike over here. $18. This is a dendrobium kingianum. Is it kingianum or kingianum? I think it's kingianum, but look at that. I love it. So I got one for my sister-in-law because it was her birthday, and I also got her, so this is what she wanted. This is Katie, by the way. Those of you that know from previous videos, from other videos, you've seen her before. She doesn't have the time to go around and fertilize with a sprayer or whatever like some of us have. So she wanted an easier, something for her vandas that she has on trees. So she wanted the little satchels with the time release, you know, that dynamite stuff. And I said, I can do that. So I went, I bought her the dynamite, I ordered the satchels off of Amazon, and I put that all on the bottom, and then I put this in the middle. I potted her up in a cute pot, and that was her gift. And it's funny because I think you guys, there's a video of what I gave her last year, which was another dendrobium in another pot or something like that. But anyways, I thought this was a good find, especially for this awesome price for $18. Dendrobium, and I don't know if you can see through here, you can see the name, Kingianum. So I gotta look it up. I've got to see if it's any different care, if it's, I thought it was a species, but I'm not sure. And they don't have it lowercase, so I don't know. We will find out. We will find out. Okay, what's next? I went for pots. So let me show you the pots that I got. So they finally got these back. This size is my favorite. This is my favorite size. This is perfection. Let me tell you why. I like to use these sometimes like a basket. Let me show you an example. All right, this is an example. Okay, it's not the same pot, but similar. I put a little hanger on it, and voila. Super drainage, holes everywhere. And it just works. It just works great. It works even better than a basket. It's not gonna fall apart. Baskets that are, you know, even the cedar baskets, they will fall apart, but this won't. The only thing is these are a little heavier, but these are heavy duty, and their prices are fantastic. And by the way, I was gonna pick some up because they have the same pots at Sunset Nursery, but guess what? They have them at Sunset Nursery, but they have them for like 4 times the amount. And I know they get them from RF, so I'd rather drive to RF and get my pots at, you know, the regular prices, because they have really, really good prices, really fair prices. And I hope they stay that way, because, you know, sometimes when something's almost too good to be true, it goes up and all that. So, woo, it's warm in here. Anyways, so what else did I get? Oh, these are their newer pots. Look, these are perfect for cats. And another thing I like about them is that you can add a zip tie and tie that rhizome on here with a zip tie, and then it also has the holes for hanging if you want to hang it. If you want to have it upside down, I've seen that too. How perfect is this? So I'm just in love with these pots. I can't say enough about them. I don't get any discount. I don't get any for free, just in case some of you may be thinking, oh, that's why she talks about them. No, I talk about them because I love them. So I got another one, and I got another one. They're made in Thailand, as you can see. Yep, and they are perfection. I have a big one. Let's see. It's so hot. Here in Miami, it is March 2nd. It is 85. But in the mornings, it's kind of cool, so it's fine. Oh my God, this one comes with spiders. Okay, so I got a bunch this size, a bunch this size. And then I gotta show you something here. I didn't mean to, but you know, it's not that often when, you know, your husband's like, okay, go ahead, pick something if you really want it. Of course, I really want it. So I got this. This was only 30. Was it 30 or 35? I want to say it was 30, but take a look. Some of the leaves will give it away. No, that black isn't anything bad. This is when you have a spotted plant, like my Ratsima, or Ratisma, I always say it wrong, like my Aclandier, even on the Ludemanianas. When you have certain kinds, they have that. And for me, that is magical. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is actually the Cattleya Blackjack Hedwig. So this cross The top one looks beautiful green with spots. The bottom one looks white with spots. So very reminiscent of the what do you call that one with spots? Spotted Charm, which is mixed with Brassavola, but still a Clendier, Peckenvensis, all of those. I love all of those. I love the scent. It's usually like a peppery, sweet but peppery, a little spicy. So I can't, and it's like kind of like the Walkeriana type, that they are bifoliates and they creep up. So I'm gonna try my very, very best to not take her out of here for a bit, because there's room in the pot. And this is magical stuff, what they put in RF, because all their stuff is magical. If you don't know, if you're living under a rock, here you go. RF Orchids. It's like a place to go visit. If you come to Miami and you like orchids, like, you gotta go there. You got to. So this was, I think, 30. I'll put the picture in so you can see what she's gonna look like. Adorbs and $30. No brainer. Yes, had to get her. And of course, I mean, maybe here, so she can walk across if she wants to. That was number one. More pots. These are a little bit bigger. I think these are the 8-inch, but and then another smaller one. So yeah, I went kind of crazy with the pots, but you know what, when you need the pots and you don't have the pots, it's such a mission. And I did buy a couple at Home Depot just in case, and I don't want to use those. I don't want to use those because they don't have all the holes. You can't really secure the rhizome. And I know with my friend Joanna, I remember going through the hassle of, you put a plant in and then it's like, you don't want a wobbly plant. This secures the holes, let you secure it. If not, it even works with a rhizome clip as well. It works just as good. And you can secure it like that if you don't want to do the zip tie. So it's up to you. But it's working. It's working for me. Oh, another thing I got. So another friend of mine said, you should go, it's springtime, or it's almost springtime, you should go to the dollar spot or the Dollar Tree, or what, the dollar stores that aren't a dollar. The dollar stores that are not a dollar anymore. Those, I think I'm cutting off my head. Better. So I'm like, oh, I haven't been there for a while, but let's check it out. Well, I got a couple of useful things. So I got a couple packets of these 12-inch zip ties, which if you go to Home Depot, they're like, for 25 pieces, it's like $6, and this was $1.25. So I got a few of these because why not? I use them all the time, and you don't feel bad if you're having to strap 2 or 3 together to make it around the tree or whatever, because it's $1.25. And then I have some phals that are inside. So I got these. These come in a pack of 4. These are the little these are the little, what do you call it, plastic liners or whatever that you put underneath your pots so you don't stain the floor inside. So I needed a couple bigger ones. These are the 8-inch ones, but $1 and $1. 4 come in here, so 8 for $1.25 times 2. Okay, and I got a couple of these. These are the chain hangers, so I can use the, oh, and there was another thing, but they're inside. Oh well, I'll just show you a sample that I have. So these are the chain hangers, and I got a couple of S-hooks. These are always useful. These are like extenders. If you need more space or you need them lower to you, whatever, you could even put 2 together. These are awesome, and they're pretty sturdy. So $1.25, not bad. And I know I sound annoying. And what else? More S-hooks and a couple of these hanging wire baskets. Now I really wanted to get the cocoa fiber that goes on the inside, but I didn't find it. But these were $1, so I'll just get the cocoa stuff and put it in here. And these are awesome to just have a little bit of rocks. You could even do the zip tie situation with the wire, and they work great. So if you're in a pinch, I'd rather have a bunch of supplies stocked up just in case I need it than to have to repot and do things and then you don't have supplies. So that's what I got. at the Dollar Tree. And then I also got these. Don't leave, I'm coming right back. I got these baskets, not in white, but I got them in black so they could blend a little more, because I've seen some people use them. Even in nurseries, I've seen people use them. And I mean, can you go wrong with a coated wire basket that is gonna let all the water drain out? It's gonna be very light and airy. I haven't had any problems with them, and they're $1.25. So I got a couple of those, maybe like 4 or 5. Okay, moving on to what first? Let's do this one first. And another pot. You can never have too many pots. So guys, when I went to RF, which I hope to catch up on the videos and put them out quicker. I can't go any quicker. Sometimes I film and I film a lot and then it turns into like 3 videos, but those are 3 videos that I have to edit. So it's kind of difficult to edit and then, you know, put it out there, and then just the downloading of it and then the uploading of it, and it's not easy. So this one I saw for the first time when I went to RF after the Ophi show. So I just put out the Ophi show. Soon you're gonna see the RF, and I know I'm cleaning it up. Look, Joanna, I'm doing the same thing. We all do the same thing. I saw this with them, Odalis and Joanna. We all looked at her. This is, of course, the RTH Niña de Primavera Crown Fox Sunrise FCC. Yes, so I will insert a picture and you will see how it is. For me, it was a no-brainer because the colors were beautiful. Sunsetty colors, peachy pink, yellow in the labellum. And I just lost one that had those same colors that I got from Mr. Whimsy. So I was kind of sad that I lost that one. And this one has the same colors. So, I mean, it was perfect. And look at the new roots. The new roots are saying, yay! I love, so there's a little eye growing. New roots all over the place. Another eye. So 2 new growths. No, this is spectacular. So these were for $35. Pretty big plant for $35. You can't go wrong with that. So I was really, really excited. Let me just show you the tag if you guys want to snapshot or screenshot. So it's an orange nugget crossed with a Cattleya horis. So spectacular. That's where you get the peachy color. So super happy plant. I'm really happy I got her. I wanted her last time and something happened. We were rushed, or it was hot, or you know, sometimes you get overwhelmed if it's the second place, and that was the second place. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. Look, Nelson, I need help. What's happening? Oh well, okay, just disregard my crazy hair. The showstopper. Yay! So this one was, I gotta take a sip. And this is sparkly water. Oh look, my sticker from ORCHID. I was so sad to miss the Key West. They had a show at Key West, and it just happened, and it was like I can't go every weekend. I mean, granted, I went last weekend and this weekend, but this weekend doesn't count because I went with my family and I couldn't even film much. I just, you know, I walked around and did browsing like a normal human being, not like this, because sometimes, you know, you miss out. You do miss out. I think you have to do one pass around filming and then another one to actually look to possibly buy. So anyways, this is my showstopper right here. Her name is Cattleya, and then it has in parentheses LC. So I don't know if it changed from Cattleya to LC or vice versa. I'm not sure, but they have both on here. It's Mackie's Flare Elegance. Oh my gosh. 2 big buds. Coming soon to an orchid pergola near you. And look at the fringe. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's so exciting. I'm sorry. I don't know why I get so excited. But she was $50. and crazy coming out of this pot. Look, very much coming out of this pot. Now, am I gonna put her here? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna put her in here or maybe one of these walking pots. I don't know. I even have a really big one, but I don't know if she needs it. I have a really big one. Oh, I have a really big one. So I don't know if this is like overkill. I mean, after a while, the thing is, if I plan to put lava rock, okay? If I plan to put just a little bit of lava rock, maybe a little orchiata pieces, and I put her in here, if I put her to a corner and I let her grow out, this is going to be like forever. It's gonna be like forever. So it's just, sometimes you have to think to do have less work later. So I'm thinking if I do something like this, then I probably never have to take her out of here. Like the other one that I bought from RF and a tiny little one like this, I just inserted the whole thing in another one of these holy pots and it's working out beautifully. It's actually right there, so I'll show you afterwards. But this is so gorgeous. So this was my splurge of the day, of the week. I still have to clean her up, but I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I shouldn't have, because I have next week. So we have a lot of things coming up, guys. We have next week is Orchids in Bloom at Fairchild Tropical Gardens. So that is going to be spectacular. Just like I said in another video, the grounds itself is just a magical place. I used to have a subscription, not a subscription, a membership there, which you never regret it, because one day you're not doing anything, you drive and you're in, it takes me 20 minutes, you're in a beautiful botanical garden where you just see orchids attached to everything, growing as if they were, you know, always there for years and years. It's spectacular. So Fairchild is one of my favorite places now, and they even have a good little bistro, so you can have like a soup or a salad or whatever. And then when they have shows, they also have a bar and they have orchid themed drinks and stuff. It's spectacular. So that's next week. All of our orchid friends are getting together. Oh my gosh, I have terracotta on my shirt. Anyways, so it's gonna be fun. Okay, so that's it for today. That's it for today. I think I've showed you everything that's going on. I have a couple of showstoppers in bloom, so I'm gonna do it like fast, just because I don't think I've shown you these before. So let's turn this around. All right, so I know I showed you this. This is also from RF. This is the Epidendrum stanfordianum, and that is spectacular, beautiful. I got her mounted. I haven't cleaned up her leaves yet, but I will. But look how interesting this spike. The spike is like folded in half. There's like two spikes, and this spike is like kind of going in a different direction. Let's see if I can show you better. See, it's like up or down, or it doesn't know where to go. And I think I already showed you these. This one's on the way out. This is my Hawaiian Prominence America, and I just noticed it has another bud. That's from Camila's garden. This one was a bag baby. Bag baby Nodosa crossed with RTH Young Mint Orange. And it was just so full and so many spikes to come that I had to go for it. And then let's see what else. All right, this was a Home Depot find. Beautiful Chantra. This is another beauty from RF. Almost fully open. It's missing one bud, but when I saw the darker colors on the bottom, the freckling, and then the lighter on the top, it just caught my eye. It's so beautiful. All right, what else we have? Let's keep moving. Oh, I think I showed you this. Another Ben Fantasy. I did get this from, of course, Ben Jong, and I have a Ben Fantasy, but this one has like a lighter color and that beautiful scent of grape candy. Intoxicating, is so good. You have some phals, and look, This is what happens when you have phals outside. You have phals outside, especially white ones, and you get this that is called, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the name. I was gonna say listeria. It's not listeria. Listeria is something else. Listeria is a thing from cold cuts, right? Oh my goodness. It has escaped my brain. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. I can't remember. We'll keep on going. We'll keep on going. That's a piece of my mom's plant. I keep calling her my mom's plant. It's so mine, but still. Here we have my Epidendrum radicans waking up. Waking up. My big mama is still going. I mean, it is still, see how the color's changing? It's not fuchsia anymore in the labellum. Now it's more like a faded burnt orange, but it hasn't dropped any flowers yet. When it does, I'm gonna have to sweep it up. Okay, let's do this quickly. So I have a little piece of my lava burst. How we are, lava burst, how cute. And this is my little keiki tower. And I don't even know where she came from, but look, this keiki's blooming. And of course, my nobly chandelier, centerpiece, whatever you want to call it, is very floriferous. I love it. Very heavily scented. And that's what's hanging from right at the edge of my orchid pergola, right over Big Mama. My dendrobium compacts are doing well. They have different flowers mixed together. And I love it. I think this one was an airy gold spin that I got from Judelis. Beautiful. And this is another one that I got on sale from Sunset Nursery. They marked them down 50% off, and I have no idea what she is, but we will soon find out. Oh, I see some buds. I see some buds. That's nice. It looks like it's gonna be a very deep red. Okay, let's go quickly. That is Lattigesii. And here, Hyacinth Sunbeam. You're gonna see two of those because I'm crazy and I bought two. Both bag babies from Home Depot. This Encyclia cordillera is going to bloom any second now. And I got this from Vicky LC Ross Otto. I thought the flowers were so cute. And then coming around this way, okay, this is my favorite. Are you ready? This is my favorite. I know I say a lot is my favorite, but this is my first Cattleya. Not the first one I ever bought, like, kind. This actual one is the first one that I ever purchased in my life. In my life. Sorry for the weird accent that comes out when I'm excited. So 3 beautiful blooms. I bought her with 3 beautiful blooms, and then I tortured her and I accidentally let her get eaten up alive by ants. I had to depot her, take her out, cut half of her roots off. Then I mounted her, but she wasn't very secure. She was shaking on the mount. And then I had to repot her again. I put her through a very horrible time. And she did only 1 flower last year. And then now she's doing 3 and she looks good. So that's Potnera Dick Smith Paradise. Love it, love it, love it. Right next door to her, you have the BLC Fritz Nicholas from Carmela. And this one we're gonna see on both sides. But this is also a bag baby. First time blooming for me. And I'm surprised that she doesn't look weird because sometimes the first time blooming is not a pretty sight. This is Cattleya Caribbean crossed with Lawrenceana. So a hybrid of 2 really beautiful Cattleyas. Very bushy, I like it. And scent, yes, soft, fruity, sugary, super sweet. I still have this one from Orchids Blooming Paradise. Oh my goodness, remembering all the names is very difficult. And this is an Encyclia Tempensis, but I don't know what's going on with her bulbs, guys. Look at this bulb. I don't know what's happening. It was my fault, or I did kind of purchase her and she was a little like that. So I got to see if maybe she needs more water or whatever. Oh, down here, this is another one that I purchased from Judelis. But this is from SVO. So that's her cross right there. That's her pretty little flower. Very dainty and delicate. Also been put through a very horrible time, but she's coming back around. Bag baby, you've seen it. Burdick and Wonder. Another bag baby or Home Depot find. Love, Love, Rich. I've seen a lot of my friends have this one. This is spectacular, but it kind of looks like the other one. Look. It kind of looks like it's their cousins or siblings or something. One just a little bit darker than the other. But anyways, very cute, very cute. Here. Oh my gosh, this fell down from somewhere else. Clean up on aisle 1. This is spectacular. I counted, I don't know how many, 59 flowers. 59 flowers. So that's pretty awesome. From Royal Chip. This is a Latoria dendrobium, and then this is like the little sister. Then Charlotte's Web. Charlotte's Web. Key Lime Stars. Ooh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at the color on that. Look at that. That I got from, was this Joseph Wu or was this, no, this is the one that's called White Plains. White Plains Orchids, and it's RTH Young Ming Gold Golden Water. So pretty, and of course in an RF pot. This one finally, well, not finally, but she's done, so I'm gonna get to repot her in here. My Green Jade Dendrobium again, blooming. My BLC Mahina Yahiro White. Now what I want is the Mahina Yahiro Julie Splash. That's what I want. So I'm gonna keep my eyes out. Well, I'm not gonna keep my eyes out. I'm gonna keep my eyes open for the show next week. And this is beautiful. Bag baby. Oh, I dropped the tag. Come on. Behave. No, not even. Village Chief Perfume, it's called. Okay, moving on. See, these are the kind of good spots. These are good spots. These are good spots. My Ludemariana looks so pretty. Oh my goodness. So she had 6. Unfortunately, they didn't get it together. They didn't get it together. Otherwise, it would have been a beautiful, more beautiful bloom show. This is still beautiful. But she did 2 first, and then these 4 came out. Smells delicious. Frances Fox. Won't quit. She's beautiful. All right, I told you I was gonna be quick. Let me be a little quicker. Look at this beautiful dendrobium. I have no idea what her name is. I got her at Soroa. She was on sale for like $15. Okay, and coming around over here. This is pretty nice, I think. This is making me like this whole situation better because look, they're on a palette. It's like, not looking too pretty, but this is making it feel a little better. All right, over here, Spotted Clown. Focus. Pretty, very pretty. And I am very excited for this. Very, very excited. Dendrobium anosmum, but it doesn't say which one it is. It's like purpley, very scented. So I can't wait for that. I also got that at Sunset Nursery. Okay, and then this one is on the way out, but again, couldn't get it together with the other one. So this bud is about to open. And the other ones have fallen. They're on the floor somewhere. So cleanup coming up soon. Here's another of the high beam, sunbeam, whatever. let's see. There was something I was excited about over here. Oh, so this is the Christmas tree. What is it called? Cattleya Christmas tree. It's a Doris and Byron. So if you look it up, the scent is very, very strong roses. And I bought her. She got something attacked her, broke her into 2 pieces. I mounted both pieces together, and then she's been blooming after that. So I see more buds over here and 4 buds over here. So I'm pretty happy with the progress. My Rene Marquis, or Marquez actually, I don't know why I say Marquis. A lot of people say that. I'm waiting. This is the first time blooming for me, so I hope this isn't a bad sign. So I'm still waiting. And then I have some fun phals here. Fun phals just hanging around. LC, Aaliyah Lorraine, Paradise, Bag Baby, Compat, 2 of them together, and an RF Situation. And there's a beautiful bud right here. If only I can figure out who this is. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, and I just saw something else. Beautiful bud. That's from Soroa. Nothing much happening here. Just a lot of happy mounted plants, mounted orchids. Oh, something going on here. We got buds coming. We got some sheaths that look promising. What else? Oh my goodness, I have to turn around. Because we have none other than Dendrobium Spring Dream Apollon. How gorgeous, how floriferous. I mean, it's a dream actually. It's so pretty. Look, so pretty. And the scent, whew, delicious, super sweet. It's the kind of scent that I like. I don't like really rosy scents. I'm okay with the peppery, but when you give me sweet like candy jar, I love it. Okay, really quick. No ID, Vanda. I have like 2 or 3. Another showstopper. Ready? Ready? Spectably. 2 big spikes. 1 more spike on the way. In a beautiful thimble pot from Josh at the Orchid Den. So she was right on time. She loved it. I took her out of here literally the day that I brought her home. And I put her in here with minimal, there's nothing in there. There's just like, I just took her out of the pot and dropped her in here. And she has loved it. The roots, see the roots going bonkers? And she smells so good. AKA the alien orchid. But this is a beautiful alien. Beautiful. And guys, do you remember when I got this this was from Water Orchid, RTH, Chilin, Black Flower, Black King Kong. So very shortly after I got home, I put her on here with a little bit of spag moss and some zip ties. Look at these roots growing, attaching. See that? That's exciting. My little blue twinkle is still going. And this one's gonna be so pretty when she's done. This is the Asian Beauty Eden. She has more buds to go. How pretty. And she smells delicious. I love it. And this one that we bought together last year at the Fairchild is called Dendrobium straight something like that. That's gonna open up. Yay! And then down here we have some rescue phals that decided to bloom and spike. Even those over there. So not much going on the backside. So what I put on the backside is kind of like the leftover after it finishes blooming that I have to kind of cut and look it over. So the front is for blooms, except if you're this one that wants to be blooming on all sides. Oh, I just noticed. Yeah, we have spikes from Dendrobium BL Juan Garcia from BL Orchids. So I have here my Millennium Magic. I'm crossing my fingers, my first catasetum type. Look how pretty the sun looks through the flowers. I love it, I love it. And behind me, I think we have some Vandas that want a little bit of attention. Mikasa Pink, Yellow Butterfly, that Vanda Pat Delight, 2 spikes there. That was my first Vanda, by the way, from Judelis. This is Pakshan Blue. My, what's that other purple one? Oh, I'm sorry, blue. Oh my goodness, it has escaped my mind. It's already on the way out. Bachara, oh my gosh, Bachara Delight. Jeez, what am I thinking? Look at my little motes. Bloomer, 10 blooms a year. This is insane. It doesn't grow much, but it blooms a lot. Vanda Vietnamica. My teddy bear is going out. Also, my Zygo Adventure Australia is going out. And could that be it? Could that be it? This is almost it. Finito, no more. Warintra Pink from Bang John. Oh, something is coming into bloom, but it's not ready yet. One of my favorites. Okay. Oh, this one is still going from the Tamiami. Still going. And this is my other no ID. They both bloom together, and I do not know their name. All right, over here, Hawaii Spectacular. This is so, so beautiful. This kind of looks like the Sherry Abe, and it is a cross with a Spectabile and a Big Alex, whatever that is. But this is so pretty. 3 spikes. These are bag babies. Compat. And then, okay, so my babies are here. My babies are here. They're looking fine. I have some random phals here. My beautiful Schilleriana. Let me go around so you can see the full effect. In the meantime, look at this beautiful den. I believe it's called White Snow. Is it? I can't remember. Look at the Schilleriana, how pretty. So nice. And then over here, we have my first mount, my very first mount with 2 tiny bag babies that were like the $9 one that are growing like crazy, and a phal, because when I first started, I didn't, I guess, realize that it wouldn't make sense to put a phal with cats, but I did it anyways. I don't care. The phal's blooming, the cats are growing, and I guess they're fine. Pretty, pretty, pretty. See, on the counter, I have random orchids everywhere. I need to organize. I need to do something because my family is annoyed at the clutter of orchids everywhere. Here are more. Look at the spike situation happening here. And there's another one in spike. And over here we have some spikes also. And this one is, let's see. Mini Mark? Could that be the Mini Mark? Or this one is the Mini Mark? One of these two is the Mini Mark. I guess we're gonna find out. This is my, this is my Bobophyllum Gravia Lens from Josh. I'm trying. I am trying, and at least she's growing. But I'm not gonna give up. But look at the leaves. Yeah, someone said don't feed her until it's very spring. Right now it's not springy enough. So don't feed her because that's what happens. They can't use it or something like that. But that looks like cellular collapse. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe me and Bubba Films don't match. Here we just have a, you know, random phals, random phals. They're pretty. They're pretty. Here we have the novelty phal section. So coming up, you're gonna see some blooms. This one is so spectacular. This is called Phal Orchid Worlds from Camila's Garden. My hieroglyphica has a couple of spikes. My Phal Yang Yang Black Lude is pretty and smells delicious. This one is Mituo Reflex Dragon. And then the rest are in spike. Phal Fantastic. And spikes. More spikes, I don't even remember. That was my first one from HC Orchids. Still doing great, growing super big. I love it. And then we have a table that is so full. But I want to show you my other Schilleriana. By the way, you can say 20, no, not 25, 15. You can say 15% if you want. If you want one of these, Phal Schilleriana. This is from HC Orchids. So the website is www.hcorchids.com, and then you could do /Melissa and bump into this beauty and get 15% off. I love it. I love these. And then he sent me another one. Look at this one in spike. Look at those leaves. Beautiful. So I believe I've showed you everything in here, everything in there. There's a path that is blooming, and it's in my kitchen. So I should have taken you inside, but I'm exhausted. Oh, one more thing I wanted to show you. All right, so on my Ophi video, some of you commented on what's going on with the Vandas. Let's see what the problem looks like so they can identify if they have a similar problem. So I don't know if I recorded it or not, but this is the problem. You see those spots? So those spots, it's either some kind of fungus or it's Thai crud disease. They all have it. So I believe I have 6 on here, and they all got it. I think it was probably, it had to do with when we had a lot of rain. And see those crazy spots? A lot of rain, and my pergola didn't have the plastic roof, and they were just, it was just non-stop. No drying, and I guess, you know, the fungus went rampant. And so basically, yeah, I sprayed them, and I just gotta separate them. I can't afford for any of them to get, you know, to get this if they don't have it. So the other ones are not, they don't have any spots, so they are gonna be together. And maybe I move all of my Vandas to the greenhouse. I'm thinking that that might be a fun, you know. I was standing in RF today, and it was so magical in the Vanda house, and I was like, that's what I want to create, a Vanda house. See, look at this. Look at this one. This one has different kind of markings. So anything that has markings, I just quarantine. So I sprayed her. Right now you could tell she's getting a lot of sun. Maybe I need to move her a little bit into a shadier spot. But in any case, she has to be by herself. And this is sad. This is from Multiverse. So any Vanda can get it. It doesn't matter if they're good Vandas, if they're Vanda's from Home Depot, if they're Vanda's from, Moats, RF, Bangjang, it really doesn't matter. What matters is that if they're next to each other, it's very contagious. Oh, look, we may get mangoes this year. Can't wait. I actually bought this tree to make it an orchid tree, so it needs to hurry up some. It needs to hurry up because I just wanted to put orchids on it. So anyways, guys, I want to thank you for watching. I would appreciate liking, subscribing, commenting, and definitely sharing. And if you can, a super thanks is really, really appreciated as well. Thank you for supporting my channel so I can keep on going and bring you more content, because it's so much fun and it brings me so much wellness and peacefulness to just come out here and take care of the plants. So make time for things you love. I'll see you next time. Bye.